Good evening. I'm Special Agent Michael Dorsey from the FBI, and welcome to the FBI Vault. The FBI Vault contains the files of every single case that we totally messed up. But things worked out anyway. So, to maintain our image, what we do is we take those files and we stick them in the vault. In this episode, we go back to 1952 and open up the FBI vault to reenact another case we totally bungled. The polio epidemic was the worst outbreak in the nation's history, and Massachusetts millionairess Roberta Walker was speaking at a morning meeting of a community group to focus public awareness on the need for a vaccine, but she didn't know that someone had earlier slipped her some poison.
In these trying times, we need to help each other. And that is why I invited you here to announce my new project to bring prosperity back to our community. Because it is my great honor to present this check. This check.
Roberta Walker, murdered by poison. Boy, I don't know how we screwed this one up. The coroner's report was that the time of death was 9 a.m. It was a high dose of arsenic that was given to her within 2 hours earlier. So we figured we'd gather the 4 people who was with her that morning. And first up was some weird guy who I didn't like right away. And I was working with Agent Hoffman, who, I don't know why, some reason decided to show up in his underwear.
Hi.
Thanks for dressing up today, Hoffman. We really appreciate it. Who the hell is this guy anyway? What's your name?
My name? Well, I'm Leslie Banks. I'm the estate manager for the Walker household.
Yeah, right. An estate manager. Give me a break. You're nothing but a butler. Now tell me what happened that morning that she died. Was there anything unusual that happened?
Anything unusual? Come to think of it, he didn't want morning tea. I had insisted, but...
Oh, wait a second. You just called her a he. Hey, you know what, Hoffman? This is like that Christine Jorgensen story that was in the news, you know? The guy goes to Sweden, goes to a doctor, right? And all of a sudden he's no longer a he, but he... I bet that's what you're writing about, right? That's your book deal, isn't it?
What book deal? Oh, you mean my expose on the Walkers? You'll just have to read it when it comes out.
Oh, yeah. I'll wait till it comes out. Then I'll ask you to autograph my book when you're in jail. Now get out of my office. And that was Leslie Banks, estate manager for the Walkers, suspect number 1. Agent Kristen helped me with the next suspect. All right, for the record, you want to state your name?
I'm Morgan Arthur, attorney for the Walker family.
Hey, we don't need your attitude.
A Special Agent Michael Dorsey. That was Agent Kristen. Now, you want to tell me what the heck you were doing at the Walker residence the morning that she was killed? Maybe prior to it being, whatever. What were you doing there?
Yes, I was there this morning to go over the new will, which gives her fortune to charity.
This one's lying. I can tell.
Of course he's lying. You were disbarred years ago for lying in court for some wrongful death action, weren't you?
Yes, that's true. My license was taken away from me several years ago, but those charges have been resolved.
Have Hoffman bring the next one in. And that was Morgan Arthur, attorney, suspect number 2. But then this guy comes in. Mr. Pat Wilson. Why don't you have a seat and then try to explain to me why you're still trying to hide the fact that you and Roberta Walker were having an affair?
Yeah, we've been having an affair.
Tell me something. Lights too bright here, huh? Yeah, what's with the shades, huh?
Yeah, I like wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, now tell me why you were at the Walker residence the morning she was murdered.
Yeah, I was there this morning. She said she was going to give me a gift. This was a gift.
Hoffman, why don't you take Mr. Wilson home and tell Kristen to bring the next suspect in. And that was Pat Wilson, boyfriend, suspect number 3. And then came the last suspect. Going over your arrest record over here, it's very impressive. Quite a list. Most of it drug-related. So your friend Walker, you're Roberta Walker's son?
I was only married to her daughter. From her first marriage, her late daughter.
Did you get along with her mother? What was their relationship like?
I'd say a disaster.
Oh, well, then I would assume you didn't get along with Roberta Walker either. Now, why don't you tell me why you were at her house the morning she was killed?
Well, I can't pay my rent anymore. I was coming over to see if she can help me. I mean, I am still her son-in-law.
Yeah, I guess you are. That was Fran Walker, son-in-law, suspect number 4. The next day, agents Hoffman and Kristen come in with some evidence. All right, let me get this straight. Hoffman, you tell me that somebody planted hydrogen cyanide pellets under her pillow and that somebody tampered with her car by loosening the lug nuts on her wheel. And you, Kristen, are telling me that somebody planted hand grenades in her house, huh? And that you also got a tip from the Anastasia crime family that some lowlife hired for a contract killing on Roberta Walker. 2 of you gotta be kidding me. What I want you both to do is to go find something that puts all of this together, all right? So agents Hoffman and Kristen come back with some dirt on the victim, Roberta Walker. Hoffman, good work. So during the war, she ran a prostitution ring, huh? One of her employees committed suicide. And also you got dozens of anonymous reports of domestic violence here. Kristen, good work, good work. So she was previously involved in a hit-and-run DWI resulting in the death of a young woman. During the war, Roberta Walker was rumored to have known the guy from the Nazi plan for sabotage inside the United States. This guy inadvertently left a clue which led to the arrest, capture, and execution of his fellow Nazi saboteur. We're dealing with some sick individuals, and I think the sickest may have been this Roberta Walker. You know what I found out? Somehow she got some experimental tranquilizer prescribed to her, and I don't know how the hell she had gotten this. Bring those 4 suspects back in tomorrow, okay? Let's see what we can get out of them. Like I said in the beginning, we totally messed up, but somehow everything worked out okay. Can you figure out what happened? Because there's 1 victim, 4 suspects, and $100 prize if you can match wits with the FBI. Instructions on how to enter this contest will be listed below. Good luck.